Hello and welcome back to Stuart Thomas Media and another episode of Steve's Reviews. So today we're going to take a look at the K88H Smartwatch by some unknown Chinese company. Now, as you probably know from a lot of these reviews, I review some very strange stuff. Now, this watch is strange because it's made by nobody, but claimed to be made by everybody. So, if you have a look online for K88H, you'll find many different manufacturers claiming that they make or produce this particular watch, which is all incorrect because it's made by, in fact, nobody. A bit like a myth, like the stock market, or unicorns. Anyway, so let's take a look at the watch. First of all, let's have a look at the packaging. I think it's quite nice. It's got a textured linen type effect, but is in fact made of cardboard with a gold writing on there. And it looks quite premium. Again though, as I said, no branding, just the words smartwatch, which it definitely is not. We'll get to that later. Anyway, gold on the inside, another sign of premiumness, I think. Then on the inside is pretty much just an empty box with that inside it. There you are. Watch goes there. Instructions. There weren't very many instructions, which was, again, useful. But that is the packaging. Now, onto the style. So in terms of style, I don't think this is a bad-looking piece of kit when you consider smartwatches. It looks very much like a normal watch. It's kind of disguised quite nicely. The leather is, well, I don't think it's real leather. It's probably fake cow or something, if fake cows exist, but it's not too bad. The only criticism I would have of the actual design of the product is that around the outside of the edge, you can see little bumps. Now I think that's glue of the display that hasn't quite set properly and it's kind of a bit bobbly. It's probably something you could scrape out with your fingernails, but I can't really be bothered doing that. I'm just going to show you anyway. On the back, it's made of plastic, which isn't that durable, but it's on the back, so it's not going to meet things. It's made of a nice metal, and it's not too heavy. In terms of comfort, actually, I felt this was a really comfortable watch. But anyway, so if we turn the display on, you can see in terms of the design of the display, you've got a roundish display with a kind of bottom bit there at the bottom, which is typical for most cheaper smartwatches that have a round display. The bottom will always have a cutoff. It's a nice bright display and quite clear. We've got a few different watch faces we can choose from, but this is the one that I think generally looks the most sophisticated. Okay, if we swipe, this is what the design aesthetic of the apps looks like. Simple round icons which are really straightforward, like normal apps, so really quite good. The screen feels responsive as well, which is quite nice. There doesn't seem to be much lag in between me swiping and the screen doing something, which is nice. And the colours seem really vivid. I know on the camera it probably doesn't look quite as vivid as it does in your eyes, with your eyes in person, but it's not bad. So overall, I think the style is quite nice. Oh, and that was the text message you just heard then. So with that text message, we can hit view, and we can see a lot of different notifications. If I tap on the top one here, there's Ash Cooper. Check out his YouTube by clicking here. But anyway, sync failed. So here we go, on to the problems, which probably leads me on to the functionality aspect quite nicely. Now, functionality on the surface, it's got heart rate sensor, touch screen, plays music, both on the watch and through your phone. So in total, it's supposed to be a really good smartwatch. But does it actually live up to that functionality? No, not really. There were so many limitations with it. For example, when you pair it up to your phone, every 3 minutes, it will remind you there is a 50 notifications on your phone. And if you're like me, who gets a lot of emails, a lot of notifications from different apps, that is intrinsically horribly annoying. So that's stupid. Does the heart rate sensor work? Yes, but only when you choose it to actually read your heart rate, which is pretty much useless because it doesn't give you an overall kind of daily measurement, if you will. And the bloody speaker on it, every time you pair this phone up, all of the sound decides to play through the bloody watch. So from the phone, rather than playing any music or anything like that through the phone or getting a call through the phone, all the sounds come straight through the watch, which is stupid. And the reason it does this, I think, is simply because it tries to do too much. If this just was designed to notify you, to give you the time, it'll be fantastic. But it just tries to do too much. You can see the exact functionality if you check the links out below. But, you know, it just does too much, which is the problem. It just can't be good at everything. So, you know, I would rather this have focused on one particular thing to be good at, rather than try to be good at everything, because it fails at that absolutely miserably. Okay. Now, I've said a lot about this watch so far, but the price is one of the good points. You can get it for around £30 to £40, which is pretty much nothing when you're talking about what it actually does, or tries to do at least. I think it's for 30 or 40 quid. Is it good? I don't know. To be honest, this is probably one of those products that I'm going to say you're going to have to make your own mind up on this, because 30 or 40 quid isn't a lot for what it does, but it doesn't do it very well. So what do I overall think of this watch? Well, do you know what? I really tried to like this watch. I tried so hard to like it. I just could not get on with it. I think it's beautiful. I think it looks great. I think it feels great. But is it good? I don't know. Not really, no. If you want something to be consistent and consistently function correctly, then this probably isn't the watch for you. But if you want something that is not going to cost very much, an entry-level smartwatch that is going to kind of see you through maybe the next few months, or even if you just want to try something like this, 30 or 40 quid isn't a lot to spend on something like this. So buy it, but only if you don't have high expectations. I hope you found the video useful, and if you did, give it a like or subscribe to the channel for more tech reviews soon. Cheers.